Hey Leo, welcome to Larisa Lili's Temperance. Today we're going to be doing full moon energies update for August. I know this is Leo season, so I decided to do Leo first for this full moon readings. Happy birthday to all Leos. I wish you all the best. I have a few Leos that I do know, and I really do hope that they get everything they want. I also know there are tough energies that they're dealing with, a lot of inner reflections that are happening, that they were truly hit, especially now that the full moon is opposite to Leo currently. So we're going to start with the reading. This could resonate with anyone who's sun, moon, and rising in Leo, and obviously look at your other placements. So here we go. We're going to start Leo. We're first going to check what you need to surrender for this full moon. Let's see, Spirit. Yes, Leo need to surrender. Let's see what you have to surrender, Leo, for this full moon. What is Spirit asking you to surrender? Wow, two things. Wow. Surrender to stress and surrender the habit of people pleasing. Take a deep breath and exhale the tensions you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center, and then surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Wow, this definitely resonates with especially the Leos that I do know. Okay, this is not going to hold, but I'm just going to leave it here for now. Spirit is obviously asking you to release some stress. Lighten up. It's obviously your birthday this month, so Leos, just relax. With all the energies that we've had the past couple of months, Leos are tend to absorb a lot in terms of needing to be upfront. They are the lions after all, so you guys are always needing to feel the need to step up your game at all times and hold and be the strength of all, whether it's your family or your friends, or never show what you really feel inside, which I think is that surrender to people pleasing comes in. So we don't come into this world to surrender to people pleasing. So Spirit is definitely saying to release that for yourself. Take off that pressure. Drop the mask. You don't need to always be strong. It's I'm a firm believer that there is strength in vulnerability. And Leo, it's okay, because we also know you're a lion, but we also know you have a tender heart. So release the pressure of having to wear the mask and to please other people. Bottom of the deck is surrender your ego. Again, Leo, here you go. Leo the lion. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So again, drop the mask. You don't always have to, be not showing your emotions. Just be yourself. This is a time where the energies, it's actually asking everyone to be authentic. I cannot stress that enough of how I am seeing people battling with truth and authenticity. And this isn't the time to please anybody, and this isn't the time to live in your ego. This is the time to use this energy to your advantage and truly be authentic to you. So let's look at what Leo needs to forgive yourself for. This is the self-forgiveness oracle deck. So what does Leo need to forgive themselves for this month? Let's see. Oh, there we go. One more shuffle. Okay, so that was quick, Leo. Here we go. I forgive myself for neglecting others in an attempt to avoid being asked to share more than I feel I am capable of sharing. I choose to believe that when I am open and honest about when and what I am willing to give, I strengthen the bonds between myself and those I love. Again, I forgive myself for neglecting others in an attempt to avoid being asked to share more than I feel I am capable of sharing. Again, Leo, stop people pleasing. You have to forgive yourself. Stop wearing that mask. Spirit is really hitting this message home again with dropping that ego and to forgive yourself and choose to believe that when I am open and honest about when and what I am willing to give, I strengthen the bonds and between myself and those I love. So the more authentic you are, the more you strengthen the bonds with the people you love and the ones that really truly care about you. Because once you drop that ego, you also release all these other individuals that don't belong in your life, including family, even in your work environment. Really truly being true to yourself and strengthening those bonds in all areas of your life. So wow, that really is hitting home, Leo. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do an energy for career, for personal growth and love, and we're gonna focus in these areas. So Spirit, what do we have for Leo for career, for personal growth, and love? What are the energies surrounding? First for career, Spirit, for the energies. We want a card. There we go. Here we go for career. Door to romance. For career, number 33. So this is more of, I think, has more to do with the centering yourself and being true and authentic to yourself. The more you live in your heart, the more authentic you are in your heart, in your career, then it really makes you more genuine in your career and people really get to share that space versus you being in your ego here, which is probably what you're showing people, and they don't think you're authentic. They don't think you're true to you. They don't think you're true to your heart. And again, we know you're strong, but we also know you have a beautiful heart, Leos, and not everybody gets to see that, but I do love my Leos. But be more, I always say, lead by compassion, not by ego. You get more when you lead by compassion and not by ego. So let's see what the energy is for personal growth. What does Leo need for personal growth? Okay. Victory. So you're being asked to make a decision on, again, I think it has to do with surrendering the stress, surrendering the people pleasing, for you to really be happy within yourself and appreciate the things you have and where you are in life right now. There's obviously, this is Leo season, so you're probably extremely happy right now for your season and its birthday. You know, you're probably celebrating with friends, and so you're obviously going to be happy and sharing your time. But in your personal growth, in order to have victory, you know, you have to do the work in terms of dropping that ego. Obviously, with this victory card, you will succeed in that in your personal growth. So let's see, what do we have for love? Let's Leo in love. So 2 cards wanted to come out there. Oof. Okay, so we've got 2, 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra, and storm warning. Here you go, which is, wow, so 7th chakra, which is a 5 and a 10. Again, a lot of change. So in love, there's obviously changes happening, whether this could be an ending of some sort, or it could also just be a beginning of some sort, that it's just going to completely change your life. But obviously you're receiving messages about this. You are, you know, really getting clear on what you want in terms of with probably, you know, with being more authentic with yourself. You know, you weren't having genuine relationships, so this could also be that, where you weren't really giving of yourself in love because you were in that ego, because you were more people pleasing. That needs to come to an end. So I forgot to check this one energy. Hold on. So let me see just quickly what's in the bottom. Financial constraints. You know, this could just be your time and energy, you know, but if you are having some financial constraints overall, obviously it's your time to focus, but this could just be your time and energy. I wanted to just do a full moon message real quick, because this is the full moon and I want to know what does Leo need to focus for the specific full moon to the next full moon. Leo needs to focus on this moon in August. Message spirit. Ooh, there we go. A time for healing. You know, they're really telling you to sit in that silence. You really need to sit in that silence. A time for healing. Surrender the stress. You've probably really been holding on this mask for so long. You know, this could be inner child wounds. This could be deeper in terms of how you've been carrying yourself. You're really analyzing, Leo, where you've been this whole time. You know, needing to drop this mask and finally really truly be authentic again. Forgive myself for neglecting others in an attempt to avoid being asked to share more than I feel I am capable of sharing. You've been withholding so much of yourself, and that's a burden. That is such a burden in to hold back so much of yourself. So Spirit's really, really hitting this home in terms of working on that and really just, you know, surrendering to just being you. And you know, why not during Leo season? So let's get some more messages for the career, personal growth, and love here. So Spirit, please give me additional message for door to romance. I'm having trouble speaking. Whoa. Additional message for victory, for personal growth, and for love for Leo. Message for door to romance, Spirit, in their career. Message for career, Spirit. Message for Leo in career. the waiting game and suffering in silence. Bottom of the deck, solitude again, and bottom of that is heart chakra. So door, like I said, door to romance. This is really asking you to come back to yourself and really be authentic to your heart. You're suffering in silence, Leo. Sorry, Leo, I had a phone call interruption. Anyways, back to what I was saying. You're suffering in silence. I'm gonna see what this waiting game is, but it seems like it could be just something in your career that you've been waiting a long time for, or just a change, a promotion, wait to be noticed. Let's keep going. I'm gonna dig more into that, but definitely you're being asked to be more authentic. You're being asked to be more authentic in your career. Look, bottom of the deck, obstacles and challenges. So there's obviously challenges happening within your career, or you could even just be having a change of heart of what you're doing. Maybe you want something new. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you're just done. You know, maybe you're done with this ego. Maybe you're done wearing the mask. Maybe, you know, what you're currently doing is no longer for you. You don't want. But let's move on now to personal growth, Spirit. What additional messages for their personal growth? Victory again, confirmation. Here you have victory twice. So in your personal growth, so it seems like this has to do with you're growing. You're having a change in who you are. All this has to do with you being more authentic. So in your personal growth, you really are looking to move forward. 6 is, you know, moving, a progression, finding harmony within yourself, finding harmony within the things that, you know, your work environment maybe, or just in life in general, finding harmony within all areas in your life. And you're really, in your personal life, you're really looking to make some shifts. And maybe, you know, because I feel like this is the bridge to all your personal growth, is the bridge to your career and your love life. Big changes are happening here. You know, there obviously there's some level of dissatisfaction here. Yeah, see, discontent and boredom. You know, there's some level of dissatisfaction here, and then there's some level of dissatisfaction here as well. So let's look at love, Spirit. What messages do we have for Leo? Additional messages here for okay, well, you want to fly out, so we've got intuition again, your 7th chakra. So really, you're really in love. You're really thinking about what matters to you, and you're going within and really trying to make big changes when it comes to your heart matters. Show message just for heart, Spirit, for Leo. Additional messages for heart and love for Leo. Yeah, the Empress. There's a change. You're looking to create something more in a place of love, fertility. The fertility is the Empress. More in a loving place where it's fruitful, it's grounded, it's whole, it feels like home. You know, and this change you're bringing in, it could be with an Empress that you're dealing with. Maybe there is someone that you're dealing with. Maybe you are dealing with an Empress and something is coming to an end here. But this is where you're moving towards. You want you're really going within and realizing this is the energy you want in your love life, you know, something more loving and embrace. And look at all that green in her. Look at that light. It's just full of life, you know, that life. And it's a number 3, mind, body, and spirit. You know, that's what 3 stands for, mind, body, and spirit. Something that really, really fulfills you, mind, body, and spirit. Again, another 3, rejoice and in celebration. So bringing in a union that really celebrates the kind of love you're looking for, mind, body, and spirit. Oh, under that, look at that, new beginnings. Yeah. We're gonna move in with the tarot real quick now. Just more confirmation. I want to see more messages. Spirit, just more confirmations here for love, career, and personal growth. Spirit, thank you. Some additional messages. Some additional messages, please. On this one, right? Again, career. I didn't really say, but again, 5 of Swords. So this is just a mental struggle in terms of, again, not satisfied, getting that clarity with the Sun on the bottom. You know, right now you're really, really trying to find what is authentic to your heart. 33, and here again, 33, again, what I was saying here. So mind, body, spirit, the things that really, you know, this bridge with the number 6 comes down to a 33 as well. So there's a lot of really bringing in your life in whole, in all areas, and bringing harmonization in all areas that make you feel very, you know, harmonized within yourself and authentic, you know, without all that pressure and that mask you've been wearing, surrendering to the stress. So let me get, wow, this is really coming out again. King of Swords, another Swords. You're just King of Swords is a man of business. You know, Leo, you mean business, you know, in everything you do. You're very logical, and you've probably been more of this logic. You know, King of Swords can be cold as well, and so King of Swords doesn't always wear his emotions on his sleeves. He doesn't really show any emotions. He's just all logic and business. And so you're it's tearing you down. Like you're no longer, it doesn't bring you satisfaction. It's just not bringing you satisfaction anymore. Okay, victory in personal growth, spirit. Give me a confirmation for this victory in personal growth. Thank you. 5 of Wands. So there's a lot of 5s here coming so far. So this is change, you know, just like I said here in the 7th chakra, another 5 and a 10. So there's just literally a lot of change. This is your personal growth. The 5 of Wands, it can be mental conflict, and so you're gonna come out of that though, moving from a 5 to a 6, victory of Swords, and another victory. So it's really confirmed here, which here victory is another 10. So there's a lot of endings, and ending that energy, that mental battle that you were going through. You know, really planning with the 7 of Pentacles, like really planning how to make that change and bring things that you know, you root in a new way to have a more loving and fruitful, again with the Empress here, fruitful foundation, you know. Let's see, another message for victory, spirit. Give me one more message. Yeah, so the Magician, and again the Sun shows up again. So there's a lot of clarity, things, Ace of Pentacles, of building something new, and you're really, really trying to think about, you know, and gaining that clarity in between, and coming back to yourself within your heart, trusting your intuition, and really going within, because here with the 7th chakra, so there's a lot of going within and getting clarity. But here with the Magician, again, the Magician takes action. The Magician is moving forward, and the Magician is the number 1 in the tarot. So it's having all the tools. Now you've gained all these tools, and it's probably been a long time. So you've gained all these tools of what you've planted, and now you're going to transmute that and probably recreate something else that really, really speaks to your heart with this Queen of Cups. You know, so again, back with your heart chakra. So this victory is to really manifest and really bring something and create something that is true and authentic to yourself. The Queen of Cups, again, is in the energy is truly being in your heart center, but also is trusting your intuition. There goes her crown. This queen knows that all that intuition that comes from her ground. And again, here you are in your love life as well, where you're trusting your intuition as well, where you're bringing all that in and really, really manifesting something that is true to you. So let me get additional messages for the love spirit. Wow. So this is really someone you really, really, truly want to build with. Oh my God. So you have the Hierophant, which is again truth, coming to this clarity, but it's also a commitment. So there probably is an Empress in your life that you want to really have a commitment with. It's a huge change, and so you're really going within yourself. But in order to bring this energy, you have to be truthful. You have to be authentic, and the Hierophant is about being authentic. It's a spiritual being. Here we have the Four of Wands. You know, this isn't, again, a commitment card, but it's also finding balance within those relationships. So whatever union you create in your life is going to be, it's the energy of being balanced. So this union, this is really beautiful. So really your heart desires for this Empress, this commitment, and this grounded energy where it's balanced in, you know, financial, emotional, spiritually. You know, this love is going to really embrace all these sides of you, again, mind, body, and spirit. This Knight of Wands in the bottom, bringing this into action, you know, really committing. This Knight of Wands commits to his passions, and so it's a fast moving knight. You know, he is committed to making this happen in these areas. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom, you know, he's working on it. You know, 8 of Pentacles is really taking the time to think about how to bring this together. And so you're sitting back in your solitude as well, you know, surrendering, and really looking within yourself. So you're sitting with yourself here and really looking within yourself in all these areas of how you've also probably contributed to not having this life. That's probably what this storm warning is. You probably had to face how much you also added to not having, you know, or making these things, you know, having self-sabotaging behavior that didn't allow you to bring in, you know, an Empress energy, an abundant energy. Yeah, so you're really thinking about it for this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, you want it all, Leo. It's time, you know. I think it's just time. Really work on it. Take the time and really think about it and work on this. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull real quick. I mean, this reading's coming really long, but I just can't help myself. Leo, it's your birthday, so I want to get this one. Oh, so just quick soul's journey for each area. soul journey for career, personal growth, and love. Spirit, card for career, soul journey for career, for Leo. Grief, my goodness. This dissatisfaction in your career, I really hope you bring this into balance, Leo. I really do, but believe that is humor. So see, try to be lighthearted in this transition. Like I said, time for healing. So maybe this is a time for you to really surrender to the stress. You know, surrender the stress and really heal yourself from what was created here. This is a lot of mental struggle here, suffering in silence, the King of Swords. You're holding, there's so much you held back. This mask needs to drop, and just see the humor. When you see the humor in it, you'll lighten up and really just see the lessons behind it. Victory, imagine, sorry, I'm getting really interrupted and it's driving me nuts. So imagination here for your personal growth. So just really come out of your comfort zone with this magician energy and just really trust your intuition. So you're really using your imagination and really all the tools you have with this magician to really bring in this harmonization within and this bridge between your love life and yourself, your personal growth, and who you want to become. Let's get a card for love, Spirit. Give me soul journey for love. One message for love, Spirit, for Leo. Self-esteem. Self-esteem. You probably just were wearing this mask that was holding you back, you know, and maybe you felt you didn't deserve this. Maybe you felt that it was never going to happen for you, but this change needs to happen, you know, to bring this abundance. And it will, because again, you have the Empress. So good fortune is coming, Spirit. Spirit is saying this Empress energy is here. Whenever the Empress shows up, mind, body, and spirit, you have abundance, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, Leo? And the last but not least, I just want to get an angel message, Leo, and then we'll be done with your reading. But, you know, let's see, an ask message. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for Leo. Celebration. For August, get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. And an invitation could be on the way. Happy birthday, Leo. So really enjoy yourself this month. You're not gonna figure all of this out. Again, here we have abundance. So the energy's there. You obviously were struggling for a bit, but Spirit is saying surrender. The minute you surrender, all this abundance will come in. You just have to be decisive. You have to be decisive with this intuition. You have to be decisive with this Hierophant. You have to release all this energy. Get clear here for this abundance to happen. But enjoy your birthday, Leo. Really enjoy yourself, and maybe just going out and really just enjoying yourself for a little bit will help you reignite, you know, where in areas you felt like you were struggling in. Sometimes we burden ourselves in work and forget to have fun. So Leo, I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video resonated. If not, fine. You know, there are plenty of other signs that hopefully I will be posting the other signs, so maybe you look at your other placements where for more information. But again, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming into my channels, and I love you, Leo. Happy birthday. Okay.